No matter how much you tell me these two products are amazing, I don't like them. And that's all I can say. I just don't like them. So, hi guys, my name's Adjoa. Welcome back to my channel, Mothering in Style, where I share my love for fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and bring you along on my motherhood journey. So in today's video, we're doing best and worst purchases of 2021. So the things that I bought this year that I feel were really great investments, were worth every single penny, and also some of the things that I bought this year that I really wish I hadn't. Okay, before we get started, can I just say, if my tree looks really poorly decorated, it's because I'm sitting kind of to the side, to the back of the tree. And this really bothered me when I was editing the last video. I was like, my tree looks a hot mess, but it's because I'm by the window, which is actually kind of behind my tree. So that's why it doesn't look the best from this angle. But I really had to address that because it was bothering me. But anyway, we're gonna kick off with the very best of the things that I bought this year. And I'm gonna start with makeup, beauty, skincare, all the good stuff. So skincare wise, I'm going to keep it brief because if you've already watched my skincare video, you will have seen me rave about these products already, so I'm not going to go on and on about it. But my top 3 skincare products would be the Ren AHA Ready Steady Glow Tonic. Absolutely love this. And I think with skincare products, it can be really hard to tell if something actually works, and you can start using something and you're like, I think my skin looks better, does it look better? It can be really hard to tell. But with this, I really did see an instant difference. And the kind of differences that I saw was mainly just seeing like a smoothness in my skin. I felt like my pores were much more refined. I just really feel like it made a really big difference. And this is an exfoliating tonic, so I use it 3 times a week. Absolutely love it, couldn't live without it. I'm at the very bottom of this bottle, but I've got a new bottle ready to go, and I feel like that shows exactly how much I love it. So that is top for me. And then also next is my Beachy Mineral 89. Again, I raved about this in my skincare video. This, when I ran out of it, I saw the difference in my skin within a week. So I would definitely say this is another great product. It's a hyaluronic acid serum, so it's really about putting that moisture back into your skin. And I just feel like this gives me like a youthful glow, and we love to see it. Next is the Ren Everbalm, what is this called again? Evercalm, sorry, overnight recovery balm. So this, I love it. I use this every night. Anytime I have any kind of dryness, this clears it up within a couple of days. And I have oily skin, so I don't normally have dry skin, but if I get any kind of like dry patches or anything like this, this is just really about, how do they say it? It's about protecting your skin barrier and repairing your skin barrier. So that is the reason why I love this. And I just think these 3 products, I don't know anyone who's tried it and has said that they're not good. And if they are saying that, I don't believe them, because these products are the bomb. My other skincare product, which I really recommend, and I only recently tried, I've literally had this for a couple of weeks and it's still making it into my top buys. And that is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I have heard so many people rave about this, but I've previously tried oil cleansing and I really didn't like it. So I wasn't really in a rush to try this, but I saw this little one, I can't remember how much it was, but it was really affordable, and I thought I might as well just try it. And as soon as I used this, I loved it. It's really, really good. And what I really like about it is not only does it completely melt your makeup off, but when you wash your face after using this, your skin feels really clean. And obviously I'm still going in with another cleanser after this, so I'm not like relying on this to cleanse my face. But I hate that feeling of like having washed your face and you can still feel bits of makeup on your face and things like that. This to me like becomes kind of milky when you're like washing your face, and then it totally just like washes off. No film left on your face, anything like that. So I feel like when I'm going in with my cleanser after, it's really getting into my skin. So I really, really like this. I'm gonna get the full size. I've only used this a couple of times, but I feel like you don't need loads and loads of it either. So I do think it'll last like quite a while. But that, I had to put it in there. Clinique Take the Day Off. Love it. And then next within skin is more for the body. So I love a body scrub, and I love the Body Shop body scrubs. They're normally the ones that I use, but this year I tried the Sanctuary Spa salt scrub, exfoliating salt scrub. I really like this. I like the packaging as well, that it's in a glass, that it's in like a glass jar, so no more plastic. I think that's great. And just the way that it's like so easy to scoop out. I absolutely love this. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I don't think it's better than the Body Shop ones, but I really, really like it. And I definitely feel like my skin feels really smooth after using this. And the thing that I love is it says like it's a skin polishing scrub, and I really feel like my skin is like polished, shiny, glowing after using this. And I think that is what you want out of a body scrub. So that I really like. But what I would give 10 out of 10 is the shower oil. So what I will usually do is I try and do a body scrub at least once a week, and then I will shave with this. So I'll do the scrub first, and then I'll lather myself up with this, and I'll shave my legs, shave onto my arms. And this just really locks the moisture into your skin. And normally I get out of the shower and I just can't wait to moisturize and put some moisture on my skin. But with this, I will still moisturize, don't get me wrong. There's no way I'm ever going without putting some moisturizer on. But when I get out of the shower after using this, my skin feels really hydrated, really feels like moisturized, and it almost has that feeling of like having an oil on it. So using this, I think, makes a huge difference. Even sometimes when I'm not shaving, after I've like used my regular kind of shower gel, I'll go in with this afterwards, just because I like the feeling that it gives me when I get out of the shower. So that is the Sanctuary Spa 2-day long lasting moisture shower oil. 100% recommend. I think it's 10 out of 10. Okay, so moving on to makeup. I've just got a few makeup items. So this is the year that I discovered Glossier. I've never used Glossier before, and I wanted to try the boy brow, and I ordered a couple of things. I think I only ordered these two in my first order. So this is the boy brow. It's all rubbed off because I've used it so much. This is my second tub. I really, really like this. I get this in the shade black. This is what I always use to do my eyebrows. I really like it. My only negative thing to say about this is I feel like they don't put enough product in here, because I run out of this. I need to check when I ordered this one, but I feel like it was a month ago, or maybe 2 months max. Like, I just feel like I go through this so quickly. And then the other one that I love is the Brow Flick. So I'll normally use this for my eyebrows, and then I'll kind of like, you know, carve them out with concealer, and then I go in with this as like my final step to try and get them looking like as hairy and as like fluffy as possible. This has lasted quite a long time, so I actually have a second one of this that's still in the box, but this has lasted ages, the pen. So it's more of like a pen with a nib type applicator, but I have to say this one, I feel like this runs out super quick, but I still love it. I still use it. I set my brows after with a clear gel, so I'm using this more for the pigment than anything else, but I really like it, would really recommend. And also, just to say, I don't have a lot of eyebrows. Like, my natural eyebrows are severely lacking. So if, like me, you don't have loads of hair, I still think this works for us, whereas normally I would have steered more towards using like a brow pomade or a pen, but this I would say works. And then the other thing that I love is the Cloud Paint. So this is the Cloud Paint liquid blush in the shade Dawn. Am I wearing this today? No, I've got a different liquid blush on, but I absolutely love liquid blushes. I just think that they melt into your skin more, they look really natural, they give you kind of more of a natural flush rather than looking like you've got like a powder blush on. So I love liquid blushes, and this is my favourite one. This has lasted ages because you literally need the smallest amount. But I would 100% recommend this for any kind of like dark skin girls, like my sort of complexion. Orange is your friend. Like, dark skin, orange blushes, oh, it's delicious. So I would definitely recommend that. And then my last beauty or makeup product would be the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. And this is in the shade 4 Deep. I believe this is the darkest shade. I love this bronzer. Somehow I managed to get a crack in mine, but that's to just give you a bit of an idea of what the shade is like. I just love it. I use this as a bronzer and also normally kind of like as an eyeshadow. I really like using your bronzer and your eyeshadow as the same shade because I just think it gives you a really seamless finish. I really like this. It's hard to find bronzers for dark skin. I don't understand why. If we can make eyeshadows dark enough, why can we not make bronzers dark enough for dark skin? I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me. But a lot of brands don't have bronzers that run deep enough. And I would consider myself to be dark, but not super deep. And I just think for people much darker than me, I don't even know, like there's just a really poor spread of bronzers to choose from. But this, I think, is a brilliant bronzer. Goes on really nice. It's not too red. It doesn't come off purple. Like all those bronzer problems, I just think you don't run into it with this one. So I would 100% recommend this. Okay, my final thing within the kind of like beauty category would be these press-on nails from Amazon. So this year I really discovered press-on life. I used to do press-ons like years ago, but I stopped. And I always used to get S&S nails, but obviously during lockdown, you had to find other options. And at one point I was doing my own S&S, which is doable, but press-ons are just so easy. I just don't know if I'm going back to getting my nails done. I actually got my nails done a few months ago when I went on holiday, and I just felt like I spent so much money and I just didn't feel like it was worth it. Whereas I feel like with press-ons, they're really affordable. I can take them off when I want to take them off. It's not like a long process of getting them off. They're so much easier to remove than like getting S&S or acrylic nails. I want to say I pay about £10. Maybe less than that, it might be £5 for a pack with four kind of like sets in. These ones I really like because, as you can see, you've got quite a lot of sizes to choose from. So it just makes it easier in terms of getting one that fits your nail. And I have a naturally really long nail bed, so a lot of the time with press-on nails, they're not long enough for me. But these are long enough to cover my nail bed without being like a super long claw. So that's the reason why I like these. They go out of stock a lot on Amazon, so I'll normally like order 4 packets or something at one time. There are a couple of shades in here that I'm not that keen on. But if that's the case, I just paint over them. So these ones I just painted over with nail varnish, and it was just super quick and easy. So I don't know if I'm going back to getting my nails done. I'm basically paying £2 for a manicure every time I do them. So I think it's worth it. Pedicures, I still like to go and have them done in the salon when I can. But for my hands, I just think this is really quick, easy, and I get to keep that flexibility. So I love it. Okay, so now an accessory that I absolutely love would be this strap that I bought for my Apple Watch this year. So I was a really classic watch girl. I never really was into the whole Apple Watch thing, but I was kind of on the fence about getting an Apple Watch, and then my husband got me one, I think it was for my birthday or for Christmas last year, that he bought me the Apple Watch. And once you get an Apple Watch, I just think you're just converted. Like, I love that I can see my steps and all of that stuff, and it's telling me that I need to get up and exercise or walk about. All of those things I think are great. So if you're considering getting one, I would really recommend it. I personally love it. But what I really missed was having like a dressy strap. And anytime I got dressed up, if I wanted to, I would take off the Apple Watch and I'd put on a regular watch, because that sports strap just looks super casual. But this strap that I got on Amazon, so this strap is just like a gold strap that really looks like a strap you'd get on a regular watch. It just has a clasp at the bottom there that just opens like this, just like a normal watch would. And then this bit is a separate part that fits around the face as well. And I just love it. And people ask me about this all the time. People are like, where did you get that strap for your watch? I just think it's really transformed it. And my plan was that I was only gonna like put this strap on when we were going out, or if I was wearing a more dressed up outfit. But since I've put this on, I've never taken it off. I don't think I'm gonna go back to the sports strap. Even when I'm like in the gym or I'm working out, I still wear this strap because I just love it and I can't bother to change it. So I would really recommend it. I will link it down below. It was really affordable. Like, I don't think it was more than £25 or maybe £30, something like that. But 100% recommend it, absolutely love it. Okay, so now to move on to clothing. So I didn't want to be bringing out half my wardrobe, so I had to really think about what I absolutely love that I bought this year and what I truly feel were the best purchases. And I narrowed it down to just a few items. So I think the best thing that I spent my money on this year, clothing-wise, was this black blazer. I can't describe how many times I've worn this. And before this, I don't think I had a black. I think I had a black blazer, but it was a bit more fitted. This is more oversized. It actually came with a self fabric kind of belt, which sometimes I wear with it, sometimes I don't. But it is just a gorgeous blazer. It goes with absolutely everything. I think it's the perfect level of oversize to go with everything, because I think if you go for a super oversized one, it looks good with some outfits and then it looks really good belted, but sometimes it won't look great. But this to me is like the perfect level of being a bit oversized without being super oversized. It has a bit of a shoulder pad in it, but it's like just the right size. It's got a bit of detail on it because I don't know if you can see, but it's got these kind of like pin tucks down the front. It's just the best thing that I've bought this year. And I think if you don't have a black blazer in your wardrobe, then just take this as your message to get one, because I've worn this over dressy outfits, over casual outfits. I've worn it on its own where this blazer is the outfit. This was from Forever Unique. I bought it on ASOS. And I just absolutely love it. I can't say anything more about it. And then my second favourite clothing purchase of the year would be this black slip dress that I got from ASOS. If you follow me on Instagram, actually, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm just going to give you a moment now to follow me. My details will be here or down here. I'll put it somewhere. But I'm just going to give you a moment to follow me. Okay, moving on. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen me post this like 100 times. I honestly keep posting this and I have to like spread the pictures out of my feed because I feel like people are sick of seeing it. But it's so nice. I bought it when I was going on holiday. It's backless. It's got this kind of open back detail here. And I bought it to wear as like a dressy dress for like date night on holiday. But I've worn it with a jumper underneath it, a mesh top. No, a jumper over it, sorry, a mesh top underneath it, a blazer over it. I've just worn it so many ways. I've done a reel on my Instagram showing like 6 or 7 different ways to style it. I just think it's gorgeous, and it's a really heavy satin. So where satin dresses, they're cut on the bias, which makes them cling to your body more. And because this is a heavier satin, I just think it's more flattering, because if you get them in these lightweight satins, these really kind of cheap ones, the way it's going to cling to your body, unless you're like snatched or super like confident, I personally don't think they look the best. Whereas this, because it's a heavyweight satin, even though it is draping really close to your body, I just think it's a more flattering cut for like every body shape. So absolutely love this. I will link it down below, and I actually think that they've got some new colours that have just come out or that are coming out soon. So if they are out now, I will link them down below, but I 100% recommend it. I think I'm still going to be wearing this in the summer. I mean, yeah, it's just the best. Okay, the last item in my clothing and accessories kind of category is these colour block boots. Now, I bought these from Naked Fashion a few months ago. I feel like in kind of like transitional timing, so probably around September. I love, oh, they're scarfed. Okay, ignore that. Anyway, I love these boots. Like I love them so much. And I just think they're so, so nice. They're really comfortable. They're not very high, like they're just a nice, comfortable height for you to wear during the day. You can wear them in the evening. They're like, they can be dressy, they can be a bit more casual. Love that. They've got, I normally go for a more pointy bit. These have a more kind of like squared off toe, but I really like that. Also makes them really comfortable. The colour block design makes them kind of like stand out, makes them a bit more of a statement piece, but at the same time, it's black and nude. So they're really easy to style. Like mainly I just wear them with black, all black outfits, like a black dress or, yeah, basically a black dress is normally like a short one, a long one, over black jeans. I normally wear them with black, but I have worn them with like a kind of nude brown dress as well, and I thought they looked great with that. They're just so nice, and the reason I bought these is because High Low Luxe here on YouTube and Instagram, she has some colour block boots like this, and I think Monroe Steel has the same ones. I can't remember what brand they are, but these are basically a dupe of those, and when I saw them on her, absolutely loved them. So when I saw these on Naked Fashion, I was like, I have to have them. I just have to have them. And anytime I post these, they get so much love. And they weren't that expensive. I can't remember how much they were, but they weren't that expensive. But I think they look expensive and they look really premium. So I absolutely love them. Yeah, they definitely deserve their place on this list. Okay, so now to move on to what I feel like were my worst purchases this year. I actually really struggled with this because, to be honest, I feel like all my purchases are very considered. I love to do a bit of research. Like everything that I'm buying, I do a bit of research, have a look around, see what information I can find, because I hate having buyer's remorse. I absolutely hate it. I don't like it if I bought something and I feel like I've wasted my money. But there are a couple of things. There are like certain things that you just have to buy and try for yourself. And these are things that did not work for me. So my first one are these jeans that I bought from Topshop. These are the Topshop editor jeans. I bought these because a lot of people that I follow on Instagram wear these, and I've seen people style them on YouTube, and everyone was saying, oh, they're the best straight leg jean money can buy, and they're like super flattering and all these things. And I bought these, and I even went and got them tailored. So I've spent above whatever the price of them was to get them tailored as well, because the smaller size didn't fit me, like was too tight to get off my hips, but this size was really big on my waist. So I went and got them tailored to get them to fit really well, and I still don't like them. The leg shape for me isn't a true straight. It kind of flares out at the hem, and they're just not that flattering. But I think what actually puts them in this worst category for me is it's more of like a lesson in terms of style, and that is to just not be influenced by things that don't fit your personal style. I think these jeans, it's not necessarily that they're a bad jean, it is that they are just not my style. So no matter how many people style them on Instagram, or people who say, oh, these are like the best jean of the season or whatever, that doesn't mean I have to buy them. That doesn't mean that they're for me. And obviously I had to buy them to try them on, because you have to buy them on Topshop online now. But I really should have just sent these back. I should not have gone and spent more money getting them tailored, because I tried them on and I thought, oh, if I tailor them, then yeah, they're gonna look great. But yeah, I think I've worn these once. Yeah, I've worn these out of the house once, so they were just a waste of money. But yeah, it's just a lesson in like knowing what your style is, and then don't be influenced by every trend that's coming, everything that people rave about, because if something just doesn't suit your style, you are not going to wear it. It's not going to go with other things in your wardrobe, and it just doesn't make sense. So yeah, maybe I should do a whole other video on that. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. And then in terms of beauty, I have two products that I am probably going to get slated for saying this, because I think they're considered to be like cult products that people absolutely love. But I'm just being honest about what has worked for me and what has not worked for me. And no matter how much you tell me these two products are amazing, I don't like them. And that's all I can say. I just don't like them. So the first for me is the Ren Clean Jelly Oil Cleanser. As you can see, I love Ren. I've tried a lot of other things that I absolutely love, but this is what I was talking about when I said I've tried oil cleansing before. I don't like this. I really don't. I just don't think, this to me doesn't do anything near to what the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm does. After I use this, it's like I can still feel like some kind of film on my face. I can still feel like some remnants of the product on my face, and I really don't like that. So I've tried this on and off because I feel like you have to give something a few uses before you make a decision. And I don't like this. I'm ready to admit it now. I don't like it. I really don't. And then the last one, again, probably going to get slated for, but I'm just putting out there. I don't like the Pixie Glow Tonic. Everyone, again, raves about this and says it's absolutely amazing. I tried this out. I was really reluctant to try this, I'm not going to lie, because I love the Ren so much that the thought of going a couple of weeks without wearing this was just like, please don't make me. But I thought, you know what? Everyone says this is really good. It's good to try new things, allegedly. So I thought I will try this out, but this didn't work for me. I used it for 2 weeks. Was it about 2 weeks? Maybe 3 weeks. And I had a breakout when I was using it, and everyone said, oh, keep using it and your skin gets used to it. I think I used it for 1 more week, and then I just decided no. Before I was going on holiday actually, and I was like, I'm just not going on holiday with a breakout for the sake of trying a new product. So I went back to my trusty Ren, and within a week my skin was back to normal. So maybe sometime in the future I'll try this out again, but I'm not in any rush, to be honest. I just think this works for me. My skin likes it. I like it. I think we always feel this need to try new things, and especially in like the beauty kind of sphere, you want to try new products and things like that. But I think if you don't have a particular need, like if this works for me, do I need to try a different exfoliator? I don't think I do. I'm happy with the results that I get from this. So yeah, maybe at some point I will try this again, but I'm not in any hurry. Okay guys, those are my best and worst purchases of 2021. If there are some things within there that you agree with, let me know down below. If you disagree, let me know down below and we can discuss. If you found this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up, as that really helps to support my channel. And if you enjoyed this content and you would love to see some more, then subscribe. And why not watch another video? I'll link something for you to carry on watching right here. And I'd love to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.